Travel with me. Hey fellow humans, Mina here. Welcome back to another Drive-In Talk, Hanoi edition. So, I love books about writing or books about books, and so this book is no different. The book this week that we're going to talk about is called The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. Before we get into it, I'll just give a quick little synopsis from Goodreads. A young author is invited to an exclusive writer's retreat that soon descends into a pulse-pounding nightmare. Alex has all but given up on her dreams of becoming a published author when she receives a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Attend an exclusive month-long writing retreat at the estate of feminist horror writer Rosa Vallo. Even the knowledge that Ren, her former best friend and current rival, is attending doesn't dampen her excitement. But when the attendees arrive, Rosa drops a bombshell. They must all complete an entire novel from scratch during the next month, and the author of the best one will receive a life-changing 7-figure publishing deal. Determined to win this seemingly impossible contest, Alex buckles down and tries to ignore the strange happenings at the estate, including Rosa's erratic behavior, Ren's cruel mind games, and the alleged haunting of the mansion itself. But when one of the writers vanishes during a snowstorm, Alex realizes that something very sinister is afoot. With the clock running out, she must discover the truth or suffer the same fate. Dun dun dun! This is a thriller, mystery, horror type thing, by the way, in case you didn't realize. So yeah, probably some slight spoilers, so just know that. But yeah, getting into the book. I picked up this book solely on the title alone. Well, that and I saw a friend of mine reading it on Instagram and the cover looked interesting and I was looking for a new read. I glanced at the blurb and it sounded interesting enough, so I took a chance. And I'm glad I did. If I didn't, I would have missed out on this gem. As a writer, I know firsthand how much of the writerly struggles that the characters in this book feel. If you are a writer, you'll for sure know that part of the book is very relatable. However, I found it odd that the characters were shocked to hear that they have to write a novel in a whole month. It's doable. I've done it. NaNoWriMo is a thing. I didn't write a book in a month during NaNoWriMo, but I still wrote a book during a month. I've never taken part of NaNoWriMo, like I said, but like the goal is 50K in a month. The length of a average book is oh my god, English is failing me. The length a book is officially considered a novel. Not 80K, like an average novel size, but still, it's also doable. I've known people who have written their first 8K in a draft in a month, so this shouldn't be too daunting for the characters whose only task to do in a day is to write. And they are all writers, and this is a writer retreat, so they should be able to do it. That said, there's a larger story than just writing a novel in a month during a writer retreat. This is a thriller, and a damn good one. It's hard for me to get into thrillers, by the way. I always think I like them, and then I read them, and I'm like, no, it's horror that I like. Thrillers are not the same. But yeah, Brent lets you know something as sinister is going to happen early on, and even though you're ready for it, it still hits hard. Like, people die, and I love it when an author commits to killing off characters. However, I will say that the villain's a little too hard at some point. She was veering close to Disney villain territory, and not that that's a bad thing, but it was close to being cartoonish to me. I did love her reasoning behind her plans, however. It was interesting to see Rosa killed to become a famous writer despite her never being good enough to warrant such fame. I love Alex and Ren, though reconciled in the end, I love that though Alex and Ren, though reconciled at the end, don't become friends again. It really subverted my expectations, and that was a nice change. Like, we all wanted to become friends, or maybe more, again, but I love that Alex has accepted it as that it wasn't a good relationship for her and moved on. All in all, this was a gripping read with good ghost stories tied in between. I recommend giving this book a shot. It may surprise you. How about you guys, my fellow humans? Do you like books about books? Or books about writing books? I mean, in the fiction sense, not the writing craft sense. or not. Let me know in comments down below. Anywho, that's all I gotta say for now. If you want to keep hearing more about stuff, be sure to follow me on all your favorite socials. The links below. Stay safe and take care. Bye!